Hi, this is a payroll demonstration illustrating payroll tax calculations on a payroll register, and this is the data for the problem. In Blackboard, where the link for this video is at, there's a document that has this information on it called the data sheet. There's also a payroll register that's partially filled out, which is similar to the one that is in this example. Completed one that you can use to check your answers after you have completed it. We have, from the data, we have the name of the employee. We have 3 employees. We have their hours worked, and then we have their hourly rate. We calculate regular wages at up to 40 hours at the regular wage rate. Then we have overtime wages that are calculated at time and a half. And then we have total wages that would be calculated as adding regular plus overtime. Regular wages for J. Smith are $2,000, 40 hours times $50. And $4,760 is the total regular wages for all 3 employees, so that's your check figure. Overtime, there's no overtime for J. Smith. Total overtime for all 3 is $391.50. Total wages, adding regular and overtime, is $2,000 for J. Smith and $5,151.50 for all 3 together. Likewise, we have a column for the 3 employees. We have a Social Security tax calculation that needs to be made on each of these 3. The textbook is using 6% of all wages. In reality, at this point in time, it's 6.2% of, I believe, 106,800, and that's the maximum, so that any earnings in a calendar year more than that amount are not subject to Social Security tax. We have a Medicare tax column. The textbook is using 1.5% of all wages. In reality, it's 1.45% of all wages. We have a federal income tax column, and that's calculated using the table on page 453 of the text. We have a state income tax column, and that information is straight from the data sheet. And we total the deductions, which is the sum of those 4 previous columns. And then we have a net pay column, which would be the total wages from the prior slide minus the total deductions from this slide. For J. Smith, 6% of the wages that he earned is $120. For all 3 employees, it'll be $309.09. Medicare is $30 for him, $77.28 for all 3, $408.48 of federal income tax using the table on page 453, and the total for all 3 is $992.51. Then we have $100 from the data sheet being withheld for state income tax for J. Smith. Total for all 3, $257. Total deductions, adding $120, $30, $408.48, and $100, we get $658.48. And that's the total for all 3. And the net pay then would be the $658.48 total deductions subtracted from total wages on the prior slide. And that's the amount that it'll be for all 3 employees together.